But when I am around,
It's fine.
but
Sorry, bug crawling on your boob. Hey, this is Megan
and Sue in the restricted section.
Today we are doing the Cursed Child tag.
Yes, and we were tagged by Stripped Covenant.
Yes.
And we will put their video down below.
Yes.
The original video, or the original tag, was done by Peter Clark, the writer.
Yeah.
So we'll put his video down below as well.
We sure will. And we are drinking
Uinta Punk'n Pumpkin Ale.
Mmm.
We get a little too...
We get wandy.
wandy.
We get wandy.
We get a wand in our hand, we just flail it about.
Can't help it. Gotta flail
Good
my
thing
wand.
we're not real wizards. We fucking shit up.
Woo, yeah.
Alright, let's try this. I've already had it.
I haven't had it yet. Not bad.
It's alright.
It's alright.
It's alright.
It's not my favorite pumpkin
I
beer.
don't love it, but it's okay.
It's alright.
Okay, let's get into
do
this tag.
So, spoilers ahead.
Yes.
So if you don't want spoilers, leave now.
Get out.
Time Turner. If you could go back in time and change something from your past, what would it be?
Ooh, that's tough.
It's very tough.
I would maybe go back in time to college, and I would major in something else.
That's fair.
Not that I dislike my major, I do like it, but I regret not going into the sciences because I've always really enjoyed science and I was good at it too.
Yeah, and you do well there.
But I just got punked out by calculus. I took calculus in college. I took calculus in college and I did okay. I got a B. But I just was like, I'm out. I'm out.
Whoop.
And I think that if I had persevered, it would have been okay. But I didn't. Because I'm a punk ass bitch.
Punk ass bitch. I didn't have to take calculus, so I can't
Oh, I didn't have to either. I took 2 extra math classes than I had to because I didn't know my major. I was undecided.
Oh, right.
And I didn't know if I was going to go into the sciences.
Right.
And I didn't want to stop taking math because I knew it would be that much harder once I got back into it.
Right.
So I took algebra, trig, and calculus in college. For no reason. All I had to take was algebra.
Yikes.
But now I work for a math institute.
So, you know, you've got some math in there.
Yeah.
I have a hard time with this question because I feel like it's easy for me to look back and be like, oh fuck, I wish I wouldn't have done that. But the truth is that everything I've done has led me to where I am in my life, and I'm pretty content with where I am. I like my life. I'm happy with what I have going on. So it's hard for me to say if I could change something. I may have chosen a different college, I guess, if I could change something. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, that's a hard question to answer.
It is.
It's hard.
And if we've learned anything from this book,
Don't go back in
countless
time.
other stories of the same nature. If
Don't
you go back
do
in
it.
time, you're gonna fuck shit up.
Gonna fuck everything
You're gonna
up.
fuck up the whole
Everything.
space-time continuum.
Everything. You're gonna punch a hole in time and we're all gonna die.
Yes.
Not to be
All
dramatic.
right. Next is Godric's Hollow. If you had to be stuck in another time period, which one would you choose?
Well, I'm a woman, so
that makes things a little more difficult.
the past is not going to be great for me. So maybe it's at some time in the future where I make the same amount as men do per hour, whenever that is. So you tell me, whenever that is.
Yeah, I don't know. The future frightens me because I hate robots. And I know that they're going to become our overlords.
Obviously, yeah. The thing.
Obviously.
Right.
So maybe I'd go like way, way back to like the beginning of humanity. Before we had all of these
Crazy constructs and bullshit.
Right. Just like I would just go be a cave woman.
I like the fashion of the 20s. I like the
Flappers.
styles. Yeah, I do.
I like the
And the
fashion.
40s.
of the 40s more than the 20s.
I like the 20s and the 40s.
20s had some weird eyebrows going on.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I don't feel like it was a good time to
time for eyebrows.
I got thick eyebrows.
You'd have to pluck the shit out of those for the
20s. Harry's parenting skills. Do you get along with your parents? / do you think you would make a good parent?
I do get along with my parents.
Mm-hmm.
I don't call them as often as I should. Sorry, Mom and Dad.
Sorry.
They don't watch these videos. They don't know how the internet works.
Oh.
My mom kind of does. She knows how Pinterest works.
Of course she does.
My dad does not know how the internet works, and he thinks computers are useless.
So, yes, I get along with my parents. My dad is my best friend. I love him. He and I are very similar. And my mom and I also get along quite well.
Would I make a good parent?
That's a hard one to answer.
I don't know. One of my sisters once told me that she thought I'd be a bad parent. I was like, thanks a lot, bitch.
Rude.
But, well, because she said I'm very scatterbrained. She also likes to call me the dumbest smart person she's ever known because I'm very much the absent-minded professor.
I described you that way to my
type.
mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is my personality type.
Yeah.
INTP, right here. Absent-minded professor. Yeah, so I have, like, very little common sense. And I could see, I think I would be a good mom, but I could see myself getting overwhelmed easily. Mm-hmm. I do get overwhelmed easily.
Yeah, I think I could be a good parent. I don't want to be. I don't want to have children. But I think I could be a good parent. I think I would be good at allowing my child to make their own decisions and loving them regardless of what those decisions were. But I think I'm really introverted and I need a lot of like personal space, and I get really fucking annoyed if I feel like someone's being cloying or too clingy or taking up too much of my time and space.
The definition of having a child.
And that I think would get to me, and I think that I would maybe resent the child. Because I don't think, and like I said, I've never wanted to be a mother. I don't want to be a mother.
And I relish my alone time as well. All right, next is Moldy Blanket. A gift someone gave you that you immediately wanted to give back.
A bag of potatoes.
Someone gave you a bag of potatoes. You love potatoes, though.
I do, but it was a Christmas gift from my ex-husband.
Why did he give you a bag of potatoes?
He put them in a box and wrapped it and gave me a bag of potatoes.
Was it like a joke?
No. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I can't say. I don't
know if I've ever really gotten anything that was so bad that I was like, I want to give. I mean, I've gotten things that I was kind of like,
okay.
Like,
I'm usually just really grateful.
I've never really gotten anything that I was like, this is terrible.
This is the worst. If it's something that like, because my thing is, I'm usually just really happy that someone thought about me.
Yeah.
And so if it's something that someone put thought into, whether it was correct thought or not, like I'm still really excited about it. You know, it's still really a nice thing. But this, in this case, it was something where we had said, you know, like, here's what we're going to do for each other, and he just didn't want to think about it, so it was potatoes. Hermionister of Magic. What is your dream job, and are you pursuing it?
I don't fucking know what my dream job is, to be honest with you.
It's a really big questions.
I don't know. I don't think I'm pursuing it, no. I mean, I don't hate my job or anything. It's fine. But I've never known what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I still don't know.
And you don't have to. I think you can find it.
I went from, when I was really little, I wanted to be an artist. Mm-hmm. Then I wanted to be a cryptozoologist. Then I wanted to be an astronomer. And then I didn't know what the fuck. And I ended up being an editor.
An editor.
Which is fine. I like editing things. I even enjoy editing these videos sometimes.
Which is nice, because I don't.
I like it. I like taking something and making it better.
Making it nice. I don't know what my dream job is. I think I'm in the correct field. I work in mental health. I think I've found the area within my field that I fit. I'm not in that area right now, but I want to get back there. Because I've tried a lot of different things in my field, in my general area of work in mental health, just to try to see what I like the best and what fits me the best. And I think I found it, but I don't think I realized that I had found it until like the past couple days.
Next is Ron's gut.
Ooh.
What's your favorite food that's covered in gravy?
Obviously it's potatoes.
Potatoes. I guess potatoes. I don't put gravy on a lot of things. I do like those chicken strip baskets from Dairy Queen. Those come with gravy.
With those, yeah.
So I like dipping my chicken strips and French fries in that gravy. But other than that, I pretty much only put gravy on mashed potatoes.
Yeah. And I don't like white gravy.
Really? I don't like brown gravy.
We don't really eat a whole lot of white gravy up north.
That's all we eat. Down here is white gravy. Brown gravy's gross. I don't like it.
Give me the brown gravy.
That at all.
Brown gravy. Draco's redemption. Have you changed your opinion of someone as you got to know them?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that happens a lot.
I think so. Usually, I pride myself on my first impressions. Like, usually I'm pretty good at reading people.
For instance,
we had not good first impressions of each other.
Not really. I thought you were a Jesus freak.
I'm an atheist.
Not at all.
No.
You weren't at the time.
No, I was more agnostic-y at the time.
But I thought, because you hung out with all the, like, Jesus-y people.
I did.
So I was like, she's a Jesus freak. I'm not going to talk to her.
I was more...
Not that I have a problem with people believing whatever.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. Believe what you want to believe. But I just didn't think that we'd have a lot in common, is all I'm saying.
Right. And I was agnostic-y at the time. No, and I just thought you'd kick my ass.
Yeah, and I've never been in a fight.
And she's literally the nicest person I've ever met.
I've tried a couple of times, but I'm pretty intimidating. And people don't want to fight me.
No, they do.
Which is, I mean, they might win. It's a pretty good possibility that they would win. Paint and memory. What's a painting that talks to you?
Obviously anything Bob Ross paints. And also
happy little trees.
Clearly.
Happy little trees.
I mean, they're happy. They're saying they're happy.
I watched a lot of Bob Ross as a kid.
It's on Netflix.
Loved Bob Ross. Is it?
Yes. Because we've been watching it. It's on the Netflix.
The Netflix?
Yeah. Yes. I also really love Starry Night, and I love The Scream.
Oh, I love both of those too.
Yeah.
Megan bought me a painting, and it's by, I can't remember her name now, but there was a movie about her called Big Eyes. Big Eyes.
Yeah.
Megan bought me this painting. It's not an original.
No.
BT dubs.
No, I found it at a
But she bought it for me in a thrift store, and it's this creepy little girl crying. And I put it in my hallway, and it talks to me sometimes. Also, at a different thrift store in Branson, I bought an original painting from somebody not famous, I'm sure. The date, I can't read the name, the signature, but the date says like 64.
Oh.
But it's of a clown. And it also talks to me sometimes. We're great friends.
Sue's house is haunted. North Westeros. Would you mind being the cursed child of a celebrity, having to always live in their shadow?
Yeah, I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be a child of someone who's famous. I don't want that.
Stay out of my business. Like, if I want to willingly put something out there, like these videos,
right,
by all means, like, obviously I'm putting them out there for a reason.
Right.
That's cool.
But, like,
if you're going to show up with paparazzi outside someplace and, like, try to take my picture, fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think being famous would be terrible.
It would be the worst. Yeah. No thanks.
Alright, scarring flashbacks. Which of Harry's flashbacks that were rudely interrupted by Voldemort did you enjoy revisiting the most? By flashbacks, does it mean when they went back in time?
Or just when Harry was remembering things?
Did he? I don't remember when he was remembering.
I don't remember specific instances. This isn't a flashback, but I liked when they went back in time as Durmstrang students and freaked Hermione out.
Yeah,
I liked that the whole reason why her and Ron didn't end up together was because she was suspicious of the Durmstrang students, so she wouldn't go to the ball with Victor.
Yeah.
And so I liked how Hermione was like,
Yeah. I liked that too. I can't really remember. I did like whenever, I mean, I liked it, but it was also kind of heartbreaking when they went back to when Lily and James died.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I felt like it was interesting, but I felt like it was also kind of over the top. Like, here's this really dramatic conclusion and we're all gonna stand here and watch them? Like,
yeah, the last act of this book was probably my least favorite. Because I mean, I understand why they just stood there and watched, because they couldn't change it. That would have altered.
Right. It would have fucked everything up. I get
whole
that.
History, whatever. But there was just so many, like, really convenient things that, like, worked out that I was like,
Come on.
Get
it together.
Next.
Saving Cedric. If you could save one Harry Potter character from their awful fate, who would it be?
I'd have to go with Fred Weasley.
I was really torn between Fred and Lupin.
Yeah, I wish. Why did Lupin and Tonks have to die?
Right,
and leave their child an orphan,
just like Harry. And
I'm
just saying. And no, Lupin is like one of my favorite characters in the whole thing.
I went with Fred though, because how devastating would it be to be the twin left behind? Ugh. How fucking devastating would that be for George?
Yes.
Come on. A lot to live up to. Out of Rose, James, Lily, Albus, and Scorpius, who are you the most like?
Oof.
Who do you think I am?
Maybe Scorpius, because Scorpius is really shy and nerdy.
I was gonna pick Scorpius for myself.
Yeah, I think Scorpius.
Also, I don't think he's a Slytherin. I think he's a Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I think so. And he's just like, because he's, really big-hearted and friendly, and he's really smart, but also, like, painfully shy.
Yeah.
And that's Sue.
See, I would have picked either Lily or Albus for you. Because Lily is very protective of who she loves.
I am that way.
And you're very protective.
Truth.
And Albus is just kind of like a malcontent.
It's not the first time that's been said about me.
So I would pick one of those for you.
That's fair. Shy Scorpius. A time in your life when you were unsure of yourself.
Pretty much all the times.
Day.
All of them.
Day.
Every time. I guess I'm pretty confident now. In where I am and whatever, but most of my life I've been pretty unsure of myself. And I'm still unsure of myself in some ways.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say probably a lot of my life. I would say definitely in my early 20s. I think
everyone's unsure of themselves in their early 20s. I think that you grow a lot between the ages of like 18 and 23.
Oh yeah.
Like you grow so much in that time.
And I just had no clue who I was. And so I was trying so hard to be this person I thought I was supposed to be. And that person isn't anything, like what I had in my mind is not who I actually am. And so I had a really hard time and I made a lot of stupid choices and did a lot of crazy shit because I was trying to be this person that I am definitely not. And so I think that was probably, but I think now I'm pretty secure in who I am as a human being. There are certain situations where I'm insecure, but I think overall, like as a person, I'm pretty secure in who I am.
Yeah, these questions are getting real deep.
Getting real deep
in there.
Group therapy.
Alright, next is Angsty Albus. The cursed child has divided many fans, as Albus is divided with many aspects of his life. Did you like or dislike the cursed child, and what's the main reason for your answer?
There were things about it that I liked. I think overall it wasn't my favorite thing, and I think it could have been done better. The main reason for my answer is the time travel element and how they broke the rules of time travel. And that was really outlandish also. Like I felt like it was just over the top ridiculous.
Yeah, I went into it with low expectations because I read it a little bit late and I had already heard a lot of people say negative things about it. So I think that I enjoyed it more because my expectations were low. But I mean, it was compelling. Like, I read it really quickly.
Yep.
I enjoyed reading it.
Right.
But, like you said, the time travel aspect was inaccurate. Also, the plot just wasn't really...
It wasn't strong.
It wasn't a strong plot, and it wasn't a unique plot.
No.
Like, this is the same recycled time travel story that's been told many times before, of going back in time and small changes altering
the
whole
picture.
fabric of the universe, basically, you know.
And also, two things. First thing, saving Cedric seems like such a weird thing to focus on.
Yeah, and also it was predictable because as soon as that girl showed up,
Clearly,
I knew that she was shady.
right. Shadiest book. And also, like, Snape is the hero again. Like, we're just pulling that right back out of, like, I'm gonna go tell Snape and he'll help me. And
Yeah,
like,
the whole story was recycled because it was
it
was just the whole Voldemort.
And he
the
fight.
villain.
I've never fought you
it was
alone.
the same-
Yeah, like, come on.
It wasn't. It was, like I said, it was like compelling and like enjoyable to read in some ways, but it wasn't particularly good.
No, I agree.
That's my opinion.
Same. I agree.
And I could understand how like seeing the play might be much more impressive, but
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like a really great story would still be a great story.
regardless.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Epilogue. Do you want Harry Potter to continue on somehow? My husband printed this out for me, and he thought it would be funny to alter the question. And so what he added a word, and what he typed was, do you want Harry Potter's penis to still continue on? So that's in the question. So do you want Harry Potter to continue on?
Not particularly. I mean, I would love to see more things in this world, but I don't think Harry Potter needs to continue on.
I would say continue on, no, but I would say I want a prequel. Or prequels. I want to know about the
Lily and
original
James.
Order. I want the Order of the Phoenix. I want Lily and James.
That would be cool.
I want those things. Like, I really want the prequels. And I think J.K. Rowling, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think she has said, like, there's not going to be prequels, maybe.
Did she?
I don't know. I don't know if she's actually said that.
The fuck, JK.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I would love to see that because I would read the ever-loving shit out of some prequels. Like, I want to know about the original Order of the Phoenix.
Okay, so bonus question. Are you the son or daughter of the Dark Lord?
I wouldn't tell you if I was.
I'm not. My parents are both nice people, and I'm a nice person, and I have a really guilty conscience. Like, I can't do bad things because I just feel terribly guilty about them.
Yeah.
Terribly.
I do too, for years later. Yeah. Also, I can't lie to people I care about.
Yeah.
I can lie to people I don't care about easily, and I'm good at it. But, like, people I care about, I cannot lie to them.
Yeah.
All right, who do we tag?
We're gonna tag a couple people who we think might enjoy this,
Correct.
hopefully. So the first person we're gonna tag is Helen from Capricious Helen.
Correct. We are also going to tag Cherry Walker.
And that is it.
So that is it.
It turned into Fleur de la Cour there for a
Yes,
second
it did.
for some reason. So, we hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for watching.
Yes.
And there will be links below where you can find us other places on the internet.
And if you're not already subscribed, do it.
I'll put a spell on you to make you subscribe.
Hit that button.
See you guys next time.
Bye.